Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about how the entire year is going to be for the sidereal sign of Gemini. And so what I want you to do is make sure you're listening to the correct sign. And here it goes. The signs I want you to listen to are the sign of your ascendant and the sign of your moon sign. Those are the most important, but you can also listen to your sidereal sun sign. Let me tell you how this works. You're probably thinking, how can this all apply to me? It does. There's different dimensions of who we are. The moon is going to be how you feel about things. It's going to be your mental, emotional side. The ascendant is your physical side, physically who you are, where the sun sign is your spiritual side, the more ethereal. So these are how they affect you and how you have different aspects of who you are. So if any of these three signs are in the sign of Gemini, listen up. Now, if you don't know your sidereal Vedic signs, you can go to my website. I have a free chart calculator. Go to galacticcenter.org. And what I want you to realize too is my galactic planner is definitely the way to go because it is much more specific. And actually what I'm doing for you here is I'm giving you the general feeling of everything. If you want specifics, and I mean down to the degree of where your personal planets are in your birth chart, you're going to want to get the planner. It's doing exactly this, but for you personally every day. And that is galacticplanner.com. But if you want to just get it from my website, while you're there, sign up for my free newsletter. And please don't forget to check out my Patreon, where you can become part of our community and talk to me every week. And if you want to learn Vedic astrology, go to my university website, which is universityofvedicastrology.com. It is the best school out there. All right, so let's continue on. If you have your moon, your ascendant, or your sun in sidereal Gemini, then listen up. January is a month that's going to start out with a big bang. There's going to be so many things that happen for you that particular month. And what area of your life is it affecting? Relationships. Relationships or something about a partnership. It may not even be love or marriage. It could be a business partner, something about business and work. Something explodes, and sometimes it can be a little testy, but it really is that you are expanding this year in so many new ways. Your life is really transforming. Why do I say that? Because you have Jupiter in your first house. The first house is you. Jupiter's expansive, opportunities. It's abundance, it's wealth. And that is this year. And Jupiter will be in Gemini all the way till June 1st. So you've got that going on, but there's something about partnerships and a big change that is happening in January. Now, if you're looking to meet someone relationship-wise, January could be the month. If you are married already, January could be the month that your partner has a tremendous shift. Maybe they change jobs, maybe they need to watch their health, but something big changes with your partner. Big. So look out, you will know by that first, second week of January what it is that you're dealing with for the year. But whatever happens in the area of partnerships, whether it's business or love, will be affecting you personally, and this is a lot of growth and expansion for yourself. That's what I get for January. Now, February, things will change quite rapidly. And what I'm seeing is, well, the sun goes with Mars and Venus into your 8th house. February is usually a month for people with Gemini ascendants or moons that they have problems with their health, or better yet, you're exhausted, you're tired, your immune system isn't as strong. So this is a time for you to get healthy. I'm telling you, you could get like a flu or something if you're not careful. But another thing is the 8th house is the house of transformation and changes. So you are really getting to the core and the bottom of things, of major changes that need to happen this year. Psychologically, you're really taking a deep dive, looking at what can change, what you can change about yourself. This deals with your deep core feelings. And this can deal with some deep research that you need to do that's going to make a major change in your life. This is really transformative. The 8th house is the house of transformation and change. And this is on a deep core psychological level for you. Now, February is the time of the eclipse. And what I am looking at is this eclipse will affect you so much in terms of your learning, what it is you're learning. Higher mindedness. I'm looking at spirituality. You're being really pulled into a direction of a new spiritual awareness, an opening. And you're probably reading, maybe taking courses, classes. But another thing is, well, if your father's still around, you might have to have some talks or dealings with him. There's something that needs to be worked on for and with your father. And if you have any siblings, there could be some kind of difficulty for them. Check in with them, make sure they're okay. Yes. But it is mainly a month of big emotional changes, and it will deal with your understanding of the truth and reality. There is a huge opening of a new understanding and information that is going to change the way you view your life and the world. Now, come March, there can be some big run-ins or some kind of explosive events, and this wouldn't be the best time for you to travel. Just, lay low this month and be aware that there's some big events happening globally in the world that may affect your lifestyle to a certain degree. I'm definitely seeing in March a big clash with how you feel about things, the way you believe, your spiritual beliefs. They're coming to a head and things are actually shifting for you. Now, April is a month that there's some kind of setback or issue around your work and your career. There's going to be a Mars, Saturn, Mercury conjunction in your 10th house. And actually, this could mean that you have a lot more work and a lot more responsibility. And you're working really hard to get there. Because Saturn, Mars is always about pushing yourself harder, stronger to make things work. But come the month of, like I said, April, This is all the changes with your career, your position, your work. It's all shifting and you're pushing hard, making it all come together, and it will work by that time. Now, May is a month where things towards the end of May are going to be really good. Like finally, a lot of things are happening for you in terms of your transformation that you've been putting in place to change yourself. And this can even affect your appearance. You could look different, feel different, maybe the clothes you wear, the way you wear your hair, things will change. This will be towards the end of May in a really positive way. You're going to be feeling really good about yourself. Let me put it that way. And then Jupiter, when it goes into Cancer, which will be June 1st through October 31st, more money comes in. A lot more money comes in. There's going to be a Saraswati yoga that actually is happening in Cancer, Venus, Mercury, and Jupiter in Cancer in your house of money, the second house. It explodes. There's tons more money. Prosperity is yours. A connection with family is yours. This is the high time of your life. Investments, everything you've been doing up to this point, pay off. A major payoff. And you feel so good about your family. Things you've been doing helps your family. This is what's going to be happening, particularly in the months of June and July. But come August, that's where everybody's going to kind of lose it. But you're going to have this conjunction of Sun Ketu in your third house, which means a realization of something you've been working on and studying and doing. But the eclipse in August actually happens in your second house. And the second house deals with family and it deals with money and finances, which tells me there is an enormous change coming for you. With finances, money, it's big, it's transformative, and it sets the pace to all the way through November. But come November, there's a big shift of energy. It's going to be Mars, Ketu, Jupiter, all in your third house. The third house deals with learning, education, travel. Here is where a big shift happens. You might be called upon to travel. You may find that there's something going on even with possibly a sibling of yours. There could be some problems. Look into that. You could be of service or help. But you're learning so many new things. And when it comes to technology and social media and anything to do with communication skills, you're out there and you're getting noticed. And you will help make some major trends in the world, in the area of realizations of learning, education, as well as communications. What you're learning is going to get out to more people, and you will be part of a whole new understanding. That's what it is. Now come the end of November and December, Rahu and Ketu are going to change signs. Rahu's going to go into Capricorn and Ketu goes into Cancer. And they're going to go into your eighth house and second house. This is an enormous change that's coming about with your money. Maybe even finances or investors or things come around. But you might have to be putting more money out to make money. And this will be the trend all the way through the year of 2027. That's what you're looking forward to. And I just want you to know you will be changing, transforming every cell in your body throughout that time. So with that, I think I'll close. Remember, if you want to learn more about me, you can always go to my website, galacticcenter.org, and get my planner, Patreon, and if you want to learn from me, go to my university website, which is universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.